Ooh, shoot, that's a good one. What page are we on? 17, 16, 0, 1, 2, 17. So we're on 17? Or that was the last page? Yeah, do it on 17. Yeah, 17. Yeah, 17 and 18. Yeah, very good, good. So October 5th. Today's lesson should be pretty easy, guys. Very easy. But we still got to do work. Okay. So today what we're doing is we're gonna do multiplication, multiply. We're gonna be multiplying, but we're also gonna be doing what's called distributive property. Okay. Distributive property. Let me see. Am I recording? Yeah. So distributive property. All right. Distributive property. Property. Okay. So what does that mean? So we're going to be multiplying. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay. Distributive property. So just to let you guys know, let's just do one problem from the quiz. Just put a star. And we're going to go ahead and do this problem. 4 times -2 plus a -6 minus 3 times -2 plus 6. So we're going to go ahead and simplify or solve, okay? So now what do we do first? Okay, so remember, the first thing you should be doing is your multiplication. So you see these two? This is not a 4, it's 4 times -2. See that? So 4 times -2. Some of you guys did your t-chart, and you put 4 and -2. That's not right. Okay, I saw your work and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. So let me just go over this. So 4 times -2. Well, remember, negative times negative is positive. Everything else is negative. So what's this? -8. See that? Now, what about plus 6? Plus -6, we just bring it down. Okay, I'm just going to put that in a different color. Plus -6. Now, what about this one right here? What about this one right here? -3 times -2. Oh, that's together because there's a parenthesis. So you got to multiply them. They got to be together. Hello. All right. So negative times negative. That's when you do the positive. And then 3 times 2, 6. Right? See that? When there's a parenthesis and they're together, you got to multiply them. Okay. And then what about the plus 6? Yeah, just bring it down. Now I could do your t-chart. Now I could do this. All right, so what's the first one? So the first one is, oops, the first one is -8. So I'm going to put -8. What's the second one? -6. Very good. Well, the third term or constant, 6. And the last constant is 6. So you see how we could add these, right? We could add the 6 plus 6, that's 12. And the 8 plus 6, that's 14. So what's my answer? My answer is negative what? Anybody? I want to hear someone awake, not sleeping. Negative what? Anybody? Can I hear you guys? Can you guys say something? Maybe I can't hear you guys. No? Let me see. Oh, so okay, good, good. Oh, you scared me. Thank you, man. Whoa. I didn't know it was a battle to get you guys to say something. -2. Yes, because you subtract. All right? And some of you guys put -13. Some of you guys, your answer was -2. Some of you guys put 14. So your answer was not 14. Okay? So -2. I hope you guys understand this a little bit clearer. Okay, we just went over it. Okay? Again, what do you look for? Your multiplication. Your multiplication right there. This is a parentheses. You're not multiplying with anything, but right here, multiplication. All right, and that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so today, our lesson today is multiplication with distributive property. Multiplication with distributive property. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some examples. So the first thing we're going to do is example 1. So if I do this, 3 times -4, right? Basically, what is that? What's your answer? Well, what's 3 times 4? 12, right? And then positive times negative. Well, you could always do this, the face, and then just cover the positive and the negative, right? So the positive and negative, if I cover it, where am I going to cover? If I take it out, I'm going to have a negative. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, so that's easy. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is number 2. Okay, what if I give you a -4? I'm sorry, no. What if I give you a 3 plus a -4? Right there. Now, even though it's parentheses, which means a multiplication, it doesn't mean that you're multiplying 3 times -4 like the other one. What's in between the two constants is a addition operation, correct? So what do? Well, we do the t-chart, okay? So that's 3 and then -4 on the. So basically, I have more negatives, so my answer is going to be negative. But by how many? Yeah, by 1. All right. So notice the difference. Notice that the answer is different. Okay, so you have to identify the difference. Make sure you know the difference. Okay. So far, so good. Bam. All right. So this is all we're doing. My lesson should be in about 10 minutes, and then you should be uploading your notes. And then the work, I gave you 16 prompts today, but it's like this. I mean, one problem you could be done in like 20 seconds. All right. So then the next one, let me go ahead and do this real quick. All right, I'm going to go to the side right there. Bam, I'm going to move it. Move it, move it. All right, here we go. The third one, Mr. What if I have -2 times -4 times -5? So how do I do that? Now, I don't want you guys to start doing stuff in your mind. Oh, well, Mister, I did it in my mind. No, I don't want you guys doing that anymore. All right, from now on, no more mind games. We're not playing that. All right, you need to show me what you're multiplying. So here, you got to multiply 2 things. All right, you have to show me, or else I won't give you credit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply. What do you want to multiply? The -2 times the -4. Now I'm going to do the little face because it's multiplication, the empty man. So what's negative times a negative? Positive. 2 times 4, 8. Very good. What do we do with this -5? Well, all you could do is drop it down. See that? Drop it down. That's all. Okay. Then what do we do? Multiply again. Okay. -8 times positive 8 times 5. So negative times positive, negative. 8 times 5, 40. Okay, and that's your answer. I do not want you guys to do it in your mind. No more mind games, all right? I kind of let it go the other one because I needed to see what you're multiplying, all right? So if you did something wrong here, I could at least find out what your mistake is. If you're doing it in your mind, it's like, well, I don't know where you made the mistake, right? So for the most part, that's kind of what I want to see in your work, all right? Now, number 4, what if I had it like this? Because I did a couple of problems like that, like this, like number 4. -2 plus -4 plus -5. Okay, now what's the difference between 3 and 4? What did I do differently? Let's see. Let me call on someone. Let's see. Jade, what did I do differently?
Where you separated -4, you put a plus.
Very good. So what I did is I separated the constants with the plus. Now, is that multiplication? No, 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 right? This is multiplication. So here I have plus. Do I have a negative negative? Negative, no, no, I have -2 plus -4 plus -5. So then I could do a T-chart. See that? I could do a T-chart real quick because there's no negative negative. So the -2, go ahead and if you know how to do this, go ahead. It's -2 right there, -4, and the -5. So my answer is going to be negative what? 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. See, that's the work that I want to see. Now, Mr., what about, I did it in my mind. No, no more doing it in your mind. Now, what if you do it the other way? Well, I'm going to add the -2 plus the -4 right here. That's going to be a -6 plus -5. If you're doing it in your mind, then you could do -11. Okay? That's what I want to see. All right? Cool. So that's basically that, the multiplication. That's pretty easy. That's the first part. Okay. The second part of this is what's called distributive property. Okay. So I'm going to move it to the side just in case you guys still need room. Some of you guys are still writing. It's called distributive property. Okay. So let me go here. Let me see if I have more room. Oh, there. So now distributive property is the fact is that when we're multiplying 5, this is number 5. Let's say I have 5 times now x minus 7. So it's no longer like 5 times -7. It's 5 times x minus 7. Okay, so what do? You do what's called distributive property. Okay, and this is the type of problems that this is all I'm going to have you guys do right now. Okay, so 5. So basically, whenever you're doing multiplication, it's like length times width. So here I'm going to have 5, and then I'm going to do what's called the area model. I'm going to put a box. Okay, and then I'm going to break it up into 2. Okay, it's an area model, rectangle, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put this on top of the box. Okay, you guys see that? I'm going to put this expression on top of the box. The x minus 7. So what do? Then you have to multiply. Okay? Okay. Because a lot of people just bring down the -7. No, you have to distribute. You have to multiply. So what do? We have 5. See, I'm going to go ahead and color this. Let me do a different color. See, 5. This represents 5, the line down uh, the rectangle, and then times x. This right here is 5 times x. So what's 5 times x? 5x. So if you want, you could just put it right here. 5 times x. Okay? See that? Now, you're done with this. Now, do I drop down to 7? No, I still need to multiply because I did the area model. I need to multiply the 5, this 5, with what? -7. Okay? So what's positive times negative? Elijah, what's positive times negative? No, just the sign. So positive times negative. You see this man? Huh? See this little man? This. You just cover the positive and the negative, and what are you left with? Right. And then what's 5 times 7? Now, if you don't know your multiplications, just use a calculator. 5 times 7 is 35. And that's it. That's all we're doing, guys. That's it. All you have to do is the area model and multiply. On Wednesday, we'll take the next level. Do I add these together? No, because your 5 is your coefficient variable, right? Your coefficient, your variable, and then what's your -35? You guys remember that? What is that? Your constant. If you said that in your mind, right, that's cool. So there you go. That's all we're doing today. We're doing the multiplication, which is easy, and then the distributive property. And then on Wednesday, we're going to add one more thing, but you need to understand distributive property. All right? And that's it. That's all we're doing. Easy. All right? Easy. Look at that. Okay? So for the most part, I have 3 more minutes. Okay? These are your notes. Okay? As long as you're doing them, it's cool. So let's do another one. Okay? Let's move to the side. Get out 4. Move out 4. So we got 5 right there. 5. Right there, there's 5. So let's put 6. All right? So watch this. All right? Okay. Here we go. Let's put -8 times. Give me a letter, everybody. Give me a letter. Uh, R. Okay. Thank you. R minus 2. Okay. So you need to -8 times. You're gonna distribute like the mailman. He distributes. He passes out your mail, right? Yeah. So this is remember, but distributed property is multiplication. So let's go ahead and do the area model. Okay. I know sometimes you've learned this, the arrows, but then a lot of kids get this wrong, the signs or whatever. So that's why I don't like teaching the arrows. Okay, some of you guys learn this, but you guys forget the negative, and so it's always like confusing. So that's why we just got to set it up. All right, and that's the whole thing. Set it up. So here we go. Okay, watch this. Here we go. -8. Here's my box. All right, how many boxes will I have in the rectangle? 2, right? Because what am I going to put on top of the box? R minus 2, because that's what you're multiplying the -8 with. So I'm going to go ahead and put R minus 2. Okay, where's the R minus 2? Now you're just going to multiply. Okay, don't forget the sign. All right, so I'm going to do the face. All right, here we go. Negative, negative times positive. So this is going to be on this one. It's negative, right? And what's 8 times R? 8 times R. Anybody, just shout it. Come on. Davin, what's 8 times R? Davin, 8 times R. Davin. Oh man, I don't want to call parents. Say you guys don't respond. All right, it's all good. All right, it's 8R. All right, you guys got that? 8R. So then take it out. Take it out. All right, I don't. If you want, you don't need to do this, but I'm so you could see it. So now what's negative times this negative? Positive, right? So positive. And what's 8 times 2? 16. Do I combine these? Nope. We don't combine them. Just leave it alone. On Wednesday, you're going to combine certain ones, but not right now. I just want you to understand what distributive property is, all right? You guys got that? All right, so now let's go to move 5. Let's move 5. We're going to do 2 more, and then that's it. All right, let's move 5. Oops. Move 5. Get out 5. All right, good. And then there's 6. Sorry, 6. Oh, don't. Oh, I still want to be in the show. Okay, there's 6. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you. I want the kids to see me. Oh, yes. All right, cool. Can they see you? Oh, I think so. Oh, yes, very good. All right, cool. Oh, man. Oh. All right, so how about me? I want to be number 7 now. Can you do me a problem? All right, here we go. Let's do one. Here we go. Let's try 2x minus 5. Oh, that's a good one. Now we're going to put times, we're going to put 7 right there. Wait, you're confusing the kids. Why are you putting the 7 on the right side? Because it means the same thing, right? Oh, don't confuse the kids. You have to because, some of the tests are going to be looking differently. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes. Make them aware. Make them aware. That's good, mister. I know. So you see how we have 2x minus 7 in parentheses? Then I could put a box for 2x minus 5. I could put the box 2x minus 5. See that? Sorry. I could put the box for the 2x minus 5, right? So 2x minus 5, I'll put it on top. And then what am I going to put on the side? I could put 7, right? Right here. But mister, can I just put it over here? Yeah, why not? It's the same thing because the length of this side is going to be 7, the length of this side is going to be 7, and the length of this side is going to be 7. So it doesn't matter. All right, so when you have something like that, do the box and then wait, mister, can I just put over here? Yeah, why not? Right? You could take that out. Yeah, doesn't matter. There's no equal sign. So what's 7 times 2x? What's 7 times 2 with the x? Let's see. Let me call on to Alejandra. What's 7 times 2x?
14.
Yeah, very good. And it's going to be 14x, right? So I'm going to take this out so it doesn't confuse me, right? So now positive times negative is negative, and then 7 times 5, 35. And there's your answer. Okay, that's it. Bam, you're done. Okay, cool. You guys understand that? It's pretty easy. And then one more. Sorry, Sig. Oh, please. No. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Six. It's my time. It's showtime. Now it's time to bring number 8. Oh yeah, let's bring number 8. Yeah, go ahead and do that for me. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So here's another one. Sorry, man. All right. All right. So here's another one. All right. 5 times. I'm gonna go ahead and put negative 2a plus 3c minus 7. But mister, there's only 3. There's 3 terms in the parenthesis. Oh, sorry, it was the character. Yeah. Hey, well, why are you putting 3 in there? Because sometimes you'll get that. It's not always 2. Okay. So look in here. Inside the parentheses, you got negative 2a plus 3c minus 7. See that? So now I'm going to do the box, the area model. All right. The rectangle. So how many boxes am I going to have? How many boxes? Let me call on someone. Hopefully they're not awake like Davin. Davin, are you awake now? Oh, man. Eddie. Let's try Eddie Martinez. How many lines am I going to put? Come on, Eddie. Eddie. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm right here, mister.
Oh, well, okay. Thank you. How many lines am I going to put?
Um, 3.
So 3 lines? Are I going to have 3 boxes?
Yeah, you can have 3.
Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to put 1, 4. So now, so I could do this, negative 2a plus 3c minus 7, right? And I could draw the line right there. You're separating them. So what's going to be on the side, Eddie? What number is going to be on the side?
-5.
Right. So now, remember, we're going to multiply. All right. So the first box, Justin, what do I get for the first box if I multiply? Justin. All right, well, I got to move on. All right, so the first one is negative times a negative, right? So what's negative times a negative? Well, I'm going to do this, and that's a positive. And then 5 times 2a is what? Anybody? 5 times 2 with the a? 10a, yes. Very good. Now I could erase it, okay, and I'm just going to scribble it so I don't need it no more. So now negative times positive, negative. 5 times, so now the 5 times a 3c is what? 15c. Very good. And then I'm going to scribble it because I'm done with this. And now the next one is negative 5 again times what? Negative 7, because the length right here is negative 5. You see that? The length right here is negative 5. So negative times negative, positive, and then 5 times 7, 35. And do I combine them? No, leave them alone. So that's your answer right there. Bam. All right. So that's it. There's 8 problems for the notes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. All right. You guys could see it later if you want to just recopy the notes, but your notes should be done. Let's go ahead.